Most people ask why he was banned. Was it fair? Is the metagame slowly imploding? That's a lot of questions, but one thing is certain. People have had enough with Smogon. But yet some still agree with it. So who is right and who is wrong in this matter? Hi everyone, I'm the Prodigal Legion, and I'll be hosting the discussion based on the banishment of Greninja from the OU tier to Ubers, as well as briefly mentioning some of Smogon's latest proposals from the past few weeks. I know Greninja is kind of an old story, but that topic was too delicious for me to neglect. Okay, so here goes. He's fast, he hits hard, and leaves a horrible mark on any team that opposes it. Greninja is by far one of the most diverse Pokemon in terms of move pool, and thanks to its hidden ability, Protean, grants it the typing of the move it uses, making it a truly potent Pokemon. Greninja is also gifted with a very powerful offensive stat of 95 in attack and 103 in special attack respectively, giving it access to a wide range of attacking moves, both physically and specially. So you can say its classification as a ninja Pokemon is more than accurate, as a ninja's main property is the element surprise. With all these attributes gathered, Greninja was submitted onto a suspect test by Smogon's people to determine if it was indeed too strong for the OU meta. So let us divide this decision into the two only possible outcomes it has: people that agree with Greninja being banned and those who don't. Note, I'm not talking about those who just recklessly hate Smogon with no arguments whatsoever, and that does not make me pro-Smogon either. So if you're one of those people, this video is not for you, buddy. I'm talking about those who have good arguments on both sides equally. So I'll start with those who are against it and support their arguments first. After an intense survey of asking many people who were pro and not pro Greninja staying in OU, I realized that it was indeed very strong and unpredictable when shown in battle. All jokes aside. That means most trainers had to guess its attacking category, and most even ran mixed sets, making it harder to counter and increasing the agony and adrenaline of those who had to predict what it was. Teams revolving around Greninja were made in such a fashion just to counter the damn thing, but people would overcome these counters and create even cheekier sets. Note, this would make Greninja more frequent in battle, and that is why he was submitted onto a suspect test. So you might say a choice scarf, electric or fighting type may be the answer, but not so long after, I was told that Greninja was reported in most teams holding a choice scarf of its own, and combined with its insane natural base speed stat of 122, Greninja would gain the advantage over most Pokemon and leave a horrible dent in the opposing team. Also, thanks to action replay, power saves, Greninja can be modified in its IVs to give it hidden power fire. It is... yeah, if I was a Ferrothorn, I'd be very careful. He can also be turned into a very cool shiny, but Greninja's aesthetics are not the case here. What also triggered a huge alert to most Showdown players was Greninja's newly accessible tools, Low Kick and Gunk Shot, that were introduced in Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. Those two moves meant trouble for other OUs like Eviolite, like Chansey, and fairy types like Gardevoir, Sylveon, and Florges that all shared a common frailty in the defensive stat. So, with the addition of Low Kick and Gunk Shot, Greninja got more lethal than ever. Man, that is a very powerful arsenal. So what? Greninja's powerful, yes, but if you play your cards right, you may even be able to get it out of the way. That's mainly what I hear from pro Greninja fans with equally good arguments. But basically, aside from its decent offensive stat, Greninja is very frail in its defenses, so a good counterattack might get it out of the way. Its defenses, according to me, are the main argument of why Greninja may be a handful in OU, but Ubers is a totally different story. Pokemon with higher stats both defensively and offensively dominate the tier, making Greninja kind of meh for this meta. People are complaining that the same way Aegislash was banned to Ubers, and now Greninja, is a pattern that will never stop, resulting in the banishment of many other loved Pokemon in the OU tier to Ubers. Let's not also forget Smogon's latest proposal to ban Megastones in OU too. What the hell is up with that? So, you might say that this banishment may be a lazy way of people who are not skilled and creative enough, and suspect tests may be killing the meta game and making our shares Pokemon unusable, but my personal opinion, although I agree with both arguments equally, the Ubers tier should remain solitary as Smogon's Mount Olympus, hosting Pokemon of godlike proportions, and I also mean stat-wise. With the additions like Aegislash, Greninja, and who knows next may be banned from OU, crowding this meta will just nullify its purpose. Ubers, according to me, were banned because of their stats, and not because of their usage frequency in battle. But I guess that's how Smogon just works. Although those who supported Greninja used him frequently to prove how uniquely diverse it is, its frequency was actually kind of its downfall, and Greninja got promoted to Ubers because of it. That's why suspect tests are conducted. To be fair, Smogon's policy on this is to create a balanced meta, something that cannot hold in the complaints of many who disagree. And hey, let's not forget them Smogon haters who just simply throw more fuel to the fire, causing a louder uproar on matters like this. Both sides though have equally good arguments on the matter of Greninja, but what counts is that he is now gone. What do you believe, fellow viewer? Was his banishment reasonable? Is Greninja worthy of being an Uber? I'll leave that up to you.